everybody, my name is AceFangirl, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. Last time we started the class trial, and if we've learned anything, it's that me and this trial are not on the same page, as Twi put it. Yeah, it hasn't been pretty, hasn't been my cleanest run. First we failed because I failed the stupid bullet time battle because I suck at it, and this one was actually very difficult. But again, that's my fault. Second time, I completely forgot about a critical game mechanic, and I have the feeling that the game is about to try and make the argument that I was trying to make with my evidence. So, I'm a little peeved, but it's gonna be fine. So, we're in the middle of it, so I'm just gonna jump straight back in, because I need to stay on my train of thought.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
Uh-huh.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Which, by the way, is what I was trying to prove by presenting both of the pieces of evidence that I did before, but whatever.
Okay,
We're letting
then.
it go.
Let's see the proof.
Did you not pay attention to all those times that you said I, quote, failed? Evidence that proves Oh, you're not doing this to me. I feel like there was something. Oh, what? What are you gonna make me do? Oh, a hangman's gambit? Sure. Frickin' wristwatch, isn't it? It's wristwatch. Which is what I was trying to say before! Oh, that upsets me. Because that's what Oh, it's gone. Oh, no, I don't want that. Wristwatch. Which is what I tried to present in the last testimony. Ooh. That upsets me. That upsets me. You know, and this is not an isolated incident. I'm gonna say, Ace Attorney does this to me too, but I often jump the gun in these kinds of games.
Look, it broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
And this is one of those times.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer, because as of last night...
It wasn't broken. I know. Keep it sweet. I'm sorry. Oh my lord. So I wanted play-by-plays.
So if it wasn't
So I am
broken
giving
after
him
6
play-by-plays.
last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
Which is what I was saying the whole entire time.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size.
Oh.
That way, when we saw
Sorry.
how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Which what I was trying to present the Monokuma file to combat. Because the Monokuma file, I don't remember if I explained my reasoning well enough last time, but the Monokuma file says they were both killed with a similar weapon, which should mean that the weapons were around the same size.
Now, if Taka was killed around
And I guess
6,
that is a little bit of a leap
everyone's
of logic
alibis
that,
for his murder go out the
so
window.
I
Because
accept
when
my
he was
failure on
killed,
that one.
We hadn't
Whoa,
met up
whoa,
in
whoa,
the
I don't want
dining
auto,
hall
sorry.
yet.
I mean, I guess I could do auto,
That may be
they're
true
reading
in the
dialogue
case
for
of
me.
Taka's murder. But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
You know, okay, I'm just gonna leave it on auto. because that way I don't have to click to advance the dialogue. What was that? The keeper downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi, he's in the nurse's... Oh, wait, that's me. Sorry. Bad. Come on, we have to go back. Yeah, exactly. That's
When
what
we heard Hifumi screaming,
Twice
we
as
were
high.
all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko.
Which is why I'm
Then we
saying...
all ran down to the nurse's office. And that's where we found his body.
Which is why I'm saying what I'm saying, and now we're ready to jump to the next thing.
Totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on.
Oh, shut up. You're not in... I'm not listening to
If
anything.
that's true, where's the tape?
Duh.
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway,
Okay, it's a little bit
we
slow.
all have rock-solid alibis for
I'm
when
gonna
we heard Hifumi
Go back
scream.
to Preston
Since all
myself.
of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's
See,
office,
this all works with my theory, though.
Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct?
I feel confident about this bit.
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment
This
room.
bit, I'm not as confident about.
At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing. Well, don't forget,
Except for you.
out in the equipment room the whole time.
Yep, that you were, darling.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
I thought he was going to make an argument about her not being strong enough, and I was like, excuse me, she has stabbed men into the wall with scissors.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
Of course.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies.
Okay.
On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared,
Kyoko.
so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
Yeah, this is kind of on you at this point.
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles.
As we have done.
So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
Okay.
In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
Alright, good. I feel confident about that part. I think I can do that.
That's true. We searched
I
everywhere,
think.
but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
Guys, look at him, move Fumi's body. But
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third?
that's such a
In
derpy
that
picture of
short amount of
Hifumi next
time?
to me.
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
Mm-hmm.
What? How?
She's gonna suggest the same thing I am.
If the dead body were to move itself.
Oh, this music though. Oh, come on! I saw this coming.
The dead body moved on its own?
Yeah.
No! Not another
Oh.
It wasn't a ghost.
ghost!
I don't think it has anything to do with the
Oh,
occult.
thank God,
I
Byakuya.
think what she's implying is, we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
Yep. My theory
Alive?
is correct.
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his
Alright,
own?
I feel a bit more vindicated. We can forget what happened last time. Now that we know that my theory is dead on.
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
He was not.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
Did we check? Nobody checked his pulse.
It isn't possible.
The idea that Hifumi was still alive. Is it really possible? Yes! Okay. I think we're gonna pull out the glasses now, right? Whoa, it just froze for a minute. I got scared. Well, none of these were what I was expecting. So,
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
okay.
No, it is impossible.
It is not, but okay.
Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
Nope.
And you know that how?
You didn't check his pulse.
Surely you heard the body discovery.
Oh,
announcement,
alright.
along
I've already
with the
explained
rest of
that.
us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
No, it was
Are
Taka.
we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Yeah. It's only made once. That much I'm sure of.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
Oh, that's it. Wait. Oh God, I'm not gonna be able to grab it this time.
It is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a
Okay,
doubt.
that's it. That's gotta
And
be.
you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement, along with the rest of us.
Byakuya is like smirking over there.
Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
I don't know which way I want. I know I need to take one of these statements, but I'm not sure which one I want.
Are you saying that
Maybe-
when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office,
I
there's
don't
a
think it's
chance
this
he
one,
was actually
especially because I
still
can't even
alive?
get it.
No,
I want.
it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
I want.
And you know that how?
No, come on.
Surely you heard
No.
the body discovery
next one.
announcement, along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found,
Okay,
and that is why the
and
announcement was
then
made.
someone else's
Are we really so sure
is what I
about
think I'm
that?
going for.
Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
What? Wait, really? Is it backwards? I think it might be backwards. Okay. Friggin' frick.
Are
Why?
you saying
Okay,
that when
I
we
think I got it
first
backwards.
found Hifumi in the nurse's office,
I don't know why I
there's
stuck
a chance he was actually still alive?
at this.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the
Okay,
body discovery
I-
announcement, along with the
It makes
rest of
sense.
us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Okay, yeah, that makes way
and
more
that
sense to do the
is
other way.
why
I
the
just wasn't
announcement
thinking.
was made.
Are we really
No,
so
that
sure
it makes
about
way
that?
more sense to do it this
Maybe
way.
the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
And then dead body was found. That makes way more sense. I don't know what the heck I was thinking.
Are
I'm
you
just
saying
really
that when we
dumb.
first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
My point stands.
No.
This is what I was intending to
It is
prove.
impossible.
This I was intending to
Hifumi
say,
was dead,
but
without a doubt.
I just did it wrong
And you know that how?
because I'm dumb.
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement.
Oh, I hate
along with
myself.
the rest of
I
us.
just
Hifumi's
for something
dead
about
body
this
had been found.
just isn't intuitive to me, and I don't know what it is. It's really annoying.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
This is what I've been saying the whole
Of course it
time.
was. The announcement played
But
right
we've
after
already
we
said that they
discovered
found
his
Taka
body.
at the same time.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
Which is an amazing coincidence, by the way. They could not have planned for that.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the
Exactly.
announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if two bodies had been found, there really should have been two
Yeah,
announcements.
Monokuma, way to slack.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
You want to talk about that?
Well, it's a very sensitive
Oh, he's
issue,
not gonna say
so
less.
I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that It's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that
That
was
yeah, no, that completely answered the question.
Huh? He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered
For the first
time. Which means, even if we find the same body again
Exactly.
later, he won't make the announcement again.
Which was one of my other questions. So I picked up on that as well.
If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Because we found Hifumi at that point.
Huh? Later on?
Because he wasn't dead. So like that's the confusing part.
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Second body discovery announcement. The first time I played is when we found each body in the nurse's office and the equipment room. And the second time was when both bodies were rediscovered.
I got it! We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
Ding dong, ding dong. Body's been discovered. Amount of time, Mr. Quastro.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Yes.
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
Bam!
So when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet.
But here's the part that confuses me. When we found him in the equipment room, I mean, not the equipment room, the repository, he still wasn't actually dead yet. Not until after the whole him telling us stuff thing. So like,
meaning he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
yes.
And that's
I'm gonna
just
forget
part of
about that for now and just roll with it for the time being.
There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
The glasses?
Oh, I know!
What?
Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
No.
That is the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Yeah? Try me.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body.
Okay.
Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
Alright.
This whole thing's pointless.
Celeste is starting to strike me as someone who doth protest too much. There has to be proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. I have to find it and show it to everyone. Alright. It's definitely the glasses. At this point, I think. Yes. Okay, the glasses are on there. I feel good about this.
Well, here's one thing we do.
Okay.
The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office.
It's true.
And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
That's true.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
Yeah.
But when you compare his body before being moved,
Oh, here
and
it
his
comes.
body
This is gonna be
after
it. I was just gonna
moved,
say there's nothing different.
other than the change
Oh, nope.
in how it was positioned,
Never mind, that's fine.
there was no notable
Nope.
difference.
Wait! Hold on.
No, it's wrong.
That's false.
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository.
Yes.
His glasses.
Yes. Alright, we're getting back on track. I'm getting back into it. I'm getting back in. I'm not angry anymore. I'm ready.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
Celeste, I think
When
you
we
did
found
it, darling.
Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the items he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
I did. The evidence I found in the trash can in the nurse's office was this. Bam!
It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot.
Yep.
One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera.
That's
right?
true. I did notice that.
And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
Ba-da-da.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
Wow, good memory.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
Yeah.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
Byakuya.
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Alright. I'm starting to get my
Even if
confidence
that
back.
is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
Fair point.
That's a good point.
Thank you. It was.
And it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's
I think that's a
office.
safe assumption.
He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead,
Yeah.
what was with all that
Oh,
blood?
yeah, okay.
Was it paint or something?
No, it's from the fridge. We don't technically have any
The fridge in
evidence
the
to prove
nurse's
that.
office
Okay.
contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere! But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done! God, what an idiot!
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained.
Yeah, it would be easy for him to do it.
It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
The one who moved Taka's body was... Fumi.
It could only have been Hifumi.
I like how we
While
could have
were
picked
all
Taka's
gathered in the
though.
nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I completely, called this, that Hifumi was the one that moved Taka's body, but, for some reason that didn't even occur to me. I was like, there had to be a secret passage. Like, what? I'm an idiot.
The door was locked?
Well,
Yeah,
after the
he could have
bodies
just locked them
disappeared,
in.
We all went looking for them, right?
But what was his end game on that one?
So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside.
Oh, no, I remember why I said there had to be a secret passage, because someone had to have killed him in there.
Which means, when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi,
Whoa, what is
who
this
just
angle?
finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced
Whoa.
us all he was
We're
dead.
getting some nice
and when
camera
he saw
angles
his
here, but it
chance,
was a little
he
unexpected.
dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case.
Uh-huh.
He was one of the
Aw,
assailants.
yes, my theory coming to fruition. I'm so proud.
But that means he took part in the murders.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't believe it. If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more?
Oh, look
piece of
at her. Look
evidence?
at her sassy smirk.
There's more?
There's more.
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto?
The note.
Item he took off of Taka's lifeless
I had to
body?
think about it for a hot second, but yeah. Burner.
I got it! You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Of course.
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
Don't ask how we found that. Just don't ask. Oh, Genocide Jill's down.
Yes, his pants.
Oh, okay, Sakura.
Okay, well, forget about
Forget
the
about the pants.
Take a look at what the note
We're not
says.
worrying about the pants. On the whole, maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out. So don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that
Yeah, but
told me
it's
where
different, so don't like commit to that too quick.
Huh?
Okay.
Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
See, then this note isn't the same one Hero
No,
got.
it's different. Yeah.
It's not the same?
No, dummy, you just said it yourself.
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hero. And that person could only have been...
Hifumi's pants!
That's right! Taka!
I didn't see that until it was too late. Oh, I would have picked that.
The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Oh, I didn't see it until after I already picked it. Now I'm sad.
Also, me would have been a
Over
quality
here!
up.
Objection! Objection!
Objection.
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
TikTok and Huffy.
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
I love it.
Oh, yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
If you ruin Big Mac for me, I swear. Man, Genocide Jill is seriously scary, but still. I can't let her get to me. Oh god, alright. Here we go. Whoa, we got a lot. Okay. I don't necessarily think any of those are gonna help me.
You had the note, right?
Yeah.
Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m.
The wristwatch.
The time doesn't matter!
Yes, it does.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Do we have the wristwatch in here? No, I wasn't. Excuse me. I didn't see if we had the.
Huffy had the note, right?
Oh, yep. Oh, wait. There it
Then
was.
the person it was intended for
Missed it. Alright, there we go.
must have been Huffy!
Rad. Alright, we can do this.
But
Hold on.
remember
Just gotta
what
wait.
the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Bam!
No, it's wrong.
Bam! Alright. I feel like I'm getting
There
back on my
absolutely
game.
is a
I'm good.
connection.
We stumbled a bit at the beginning, and now we're hitting our stride.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered.
It's true.
You've already proven that using his wristwatch.
You guys don't know because you can't see me, but I dance every time this music comes up.
But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Oh yeah, conveniently he died in there. Haha.
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
Cool.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
I would agree.
Well, when you put it like that...
Thank you.
No further objections!
Rad. Thanks, darling. I appreciate your input, though.
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me.
Mm-hmm.
The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
Why you sound so pouty, bro?
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
I think Hifumi was the one that wrote it now.
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Okay, she really loves that.
Most likely. Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Yup, yup.
Huh? He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Scrap of paper. Proof that Hifumi stole the note from Taka is the scrap of paper.
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper.
Huh?
If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits
Bam!
perfectly with the note we found.
Wow, I
hidden on
never would have
Hifumi.
known!
Then
Sorry,
Taka's
that was
scrap
mean.
and Hifumi's note.
Yup. They're from
Yeah.
the same piece of paper.
What is this, like, arm to the side pose that he does? It's a little weird.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip,
But couldn't.
leaving behind only one small scrap.
Yep.
Did I get all that right?
You did, darling. Good job.
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Yep.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure.
Okay, thank you for your input.
In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
Alright. You can not.
Sorry, no.
He is 100% dead. He's very dead, actually.
When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves
Yes,
that.
So then, who killed
The
Hifumi?
real culprit?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
Yep.
He was killed in the repository, so he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
Here's my question. What was his end game? Like, was he just gonna hide out somewhere until we had the class trial? And then be like, boom, he's still alive, and then leave?
During that time,
guess.
we'd all split up and were searching for
I don't even know if
Taka's
that
missing
made
body.
sense. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
that's true.
Wait, but me and Sabra were together.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
Who are you calling a walrus?
Uh-oh. Ladies.
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
Alright, what's that?
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
Alright, here we go.
The
Now I'm ready to
weapon-
get into my hammer theory. Which I was
Yeah,
trying to get into
'Cause,
earlier.
I mean, according to the Monokuma file,
Oh, don't you dare!
the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all.
Ugh.
But Justice
It's
Hammer
what I
3
tried
and
to
4
say
were still laying around in the
earlier.
nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill
I
Hifumi,
majorly jumped the gun on that one.
then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
How do you mean?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking
Yeah, I'm
around
kind of
that
surprised
skull
that he
of
was the one that
yours
came up
after
with
all.
that.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
Alright.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments.
Yeah, I got this already.
But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue.
Of course you don't.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
I don't know anymore. I don't care about that.
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then...
Is it not possible they used a different
Guys, I
weapon?
got this. Just don't even worry about it.
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
Just ask me and I'll tell you.
So then, What was used to kill Hifumi?
I can tell you right now. The weapon that was actually used to kill Hifumi. The whole picture surrounding this case won't become clear until we figure that out. Somehow I have to find the truth. Oh, okay, we're gonna go this route. I wasn't sure what we were gonna do. Okay. Spotless hammer, it's on there.
What was used to kill Hifumi?
Well, I'm gonna wait.
Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
I'm gonna wait. Hold on.
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
Oh, that might be it.
.com/hammer time for more info.
Hammer time!
Well, one thing seems pretty clear.
Okay, I'm not
The
sure which
murder
one it is.
weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
Is it that? Yeah. Okay.
No, it's wrong.
I think it could technically work for any of those, depending on what I was trying to say. But that seems like the most obvious.
The murder weapon wasn't a justice hammer at all. No, it was something completely
Let me tell you,
different.
if I had tried to present Spotless Hammer to, like, what killed Hifumi... Yeah, okay, I know that it's supposed to be... You guys told me this last time I got really uppity about when I presented my evidence, and, it's because I'm supposed to be saying, like, presenting something that goes with Makoto's no, that's wrong. But I can't get myself out of the mindset that I'm just finding contradictions or answering questions.
But
So that's my problem,
seriously? A different weapon?
I think.
Specifically, a hammer from the
Sidearm!
repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of
Except
grit
for
and debris.
one.
But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Huh?
Oh,
And the
thought
reason
you
it
had more
had
to
been
say,
scrubbed
darling.
clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder.
da-na-da-na!
If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off.
Probably.
I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones,
Yes.
and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
It would, I agree.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
Whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
Yep.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder.
Yeah, but
So the idea
if each of you
that
killed one
anyone would
person-
work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this.
then it
did
would
we
still
not?
work. We did talk about how there wouldn't be any reason for anyone to work together. At least that's what we thought at first. But... where's this going? Okay, I think it's gonna be a statement in there.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply
Possible.
impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
I'm gonna assume that that's what I'm supposed to use to contradict impossible.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than
I think
one
that's a
person
little
is complicit in the murder,
Stretching it?
only the one
But,
who actually carried
I mean, in
out
my
the
mind,
act can graduate
I guess
and
I don't know how
survive.
else I would prove it, but
Assuming the rule holds true, it is
I'll go. Yeah, I mean,
No,
that's fine.
it's wrong.
I guess no, that's wrong because
Since
there were two
two
murders.
murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
Because someone was complicit in telling Hifumi that they would help him with the intention of killing Hifumi at the end all along.
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Which we've discussed.
Risk versus reward.
Alright, Makoto.
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk.
We've never
of
done a
taking part in
cost-benefit
the scheme.
analysis.
There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices
Yep.
to commit two separate murders.
Which you think might be cheating, but whatever. Apparently not.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime.
Yep.
And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out
Yep.
of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person
two
committing
people.
multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents.
Yep. Which is what I think I've said
And
for
it
a while.
only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances,
Sidearm.
they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice.
Which is great thinking, to be honest.
Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help
Same.
but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
I'm not sure what you mean by odd. The effort made to convince us that the two murders were the same, that was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning, which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events, but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing. Although, when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at this.
I understand how an
Donna,
accomplice could be
Donna!
involved. But then,
Suspicious.
who was the one pulling Hifumi's
I think it's gonna ask us to pick a person really soon, and I think I know who I'm gonna have to name.
That's problem numero uno right now.
I don't want to. True killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions, and in the end murdered him. In the debates up till now, the way the case has unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit. Who is that one person? Oh my god, cliffhanger! Well, I mean, you guys have heard me say who I suspect before, and I think that I am right. I'm a little bit sad to have to do this, but we're gonna have to point out that person in the next one. I'll see you then. Bye!